Welcome everybody, this is Talkative Carl, back again playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Today we'll be doing a character profile on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX's character, Jim Crocodile Cook. Since I already did Jesse Anderson a long time ago and another video for Axel Brody, it was only seemed fitting that at least try to make a deck for him, but it's a little difficult because on the show he only dueled a couple of times and only a few of the cards he used is in this game. So for the most part I had to improvise, and this game just provides him with you would think his deck was dinosaur related, which is kind of is, but more so like the Mesozoic era and not prehistoric, but something I forgot. I know one of them was Mesozoic era. So these are fossilized creatures, or technically rock type. So I think he's the most. Matter of fact, I think Jim is probably like the only duelist that primarily has a rock type deck. I don't think any other Yu-Gi-Oh! Series have a rock type predominant deck, you know? I also included some alligator related cards in here too, because Jim is based off of the Crocodile Hunter and a famous explorer named Jim Cook. But I also thought there was a little bit of Crocodile Dundee sprinkle in there too. But yeah, he's Australian and everything like that, so he's an interesting character. I haven't from what I've seen of him in the anime, he's pretty decent. I really like the character, but we'll continue on with that in a minute. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to Talkative Carl on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and Patreon as well. So we'll quickly go over his deck, at least the deck I can formulate. Oh, and I want to apologize. I wanted to stream yesterday. On today's Tuesday, I wanted to stream on Monday, but when I got home, the freaking Wi-Fi and everything was out, so it didn't come back on until late, around 9 or so. And by that point, I need to get some rest so I can get to work in the morning. But it gave me some extra time to start watching some more episodes of Jackie Chan Adventures Season 2, and I'm doing a spoiler review about a movie. I think just like with the comic, I will probably do one movie review, maybe one or two movie reviews, and one or two comics per month. And I'll post them on Patreon first before I eventually put them out on the YouTube channel for everybody. Anyway, alright, let's start off with Canyon. If a rock type monster in defense position is attacked, double any battle damage the controller of the attacking monster. Catapult Zone. Once per turn, if a monster you control will be destroyed by battle, you can send one rock type monster from your deck to the graveyard instead. Earthquake. Change all face-up defense change all face-up monsters on the field to defense position. He has a Pot of Avarice. Target 5 monsters in your graveyard. Shuffle all 5 into the deck, then draw 2 cards. I put in Refusion because he has Fossil Fusion in the anime, but it's not a real thing, unfortunately. But it pretty much does the same thing. Not the same thing, but it has similar to it, is just being able to fuse monsters, or at least get a fusion from the graveyard. Pay 800 life points Select one fusion monster from your graveyard, special summon it, and equip it with this card. When this card is destroyed, remove the equipped monster from play. Jar Avarice. Target 5 cards in your graveyard except Jar Avarice. Shuffle all 5 into the deck, then draw 1 card. You can only use this once per turn. Release from Stone. Select one of your removed from play rock type monsters and special summon it. When this card is removed from the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Okay. I'm gonna swap those out. Because I just remember. Something I want to add to this. This seems appropriate for Jim. There he is. Magical Stone Excavation. Because Jim is a, paleontologist, I think he said it was. So yeah, he excavate, stuff. Dinosaur bones, which is his favorite animal. Rock Bombardment. Send one rock type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Sakuretsu Armor. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, destroy that target. Got some alligators here. Alligator sword. Hey, this mighty lizard man can swing his sword so fast that it's more than the speed of sound. Was that supposed to be Jamaican? Because that's how I read it. It just came out Jamaican. I never seen that, text before. At least described like that, unless they changed it for this game. Cybertech Alligator, originally a pterodactyl, he was viciously attacked by a dragon. Using the newest technologies, his keeper saved him from near fatal wounds and brought him back as a powerful cyborg. We got Big Piece Golem. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributes. Fossil Dina Paleocalifico. Oh no. Pachycephalo. Let's just go with that. Neither player can special summon monsters. When this card is flipped face up, destroy all special summon monsters on the field. Fossil Tusker. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict 400 damage to your opponent. I'm trying to make sure I pick out a lot of fossil related cards. Gaia Plate, the Earth Giant. You can special summon this card by removing from play any 2 rock type monsters in your graveyard. During your standby phase, remove from play 1 rock type monster in your graveyard, or send this card to the graveyard after the attack and defense of any monster that battles with this card. No more Gator. Medium Piece Golem. When this card is summoned, you can control. If you control a Big Piece Golem, you can special summon 1 small piece Golem from your deck. That monster's effect is negated while it is face up on the field. Mega Rock Dragon. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned or set by removing from play a rock type monster in your graveyard. The original attack and defense of this card becomes the number of rock type monsters you remove from play when you special summon this card times 700. Obsidian Dragon. Negate the effects of spell and trap cards that target only one face-up dark monster you control and destroy them. Small piece golem. When this is summoned, if you control a big piece golem, you can special summon one medium piece golem from your deck. That monster's effect is negated while it is face up on the field. Stone Statue of the Aztecs. Double any damage your opponent takes when they attack this monster. The Rock Spirits. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned by removing from play one earth monster in your graveyard. Increase the attack of this monster by 300 points during your opponent's battle phase. And finally, multiple piece golem. Requires big piece and medium piece golem. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can return it to the extra deck. And if all the fusion material monsters that were used for the fusion summon of this card are in your graveyard, you can special summon them. Everything else is pretty much filler cards. Try against Jesse. I just finished watching the new Star Wars show, The Bad Batch, at least the first episode. I was very skeptical about that because, like, while I love Clone Wars and Rebels, it's not exactly my favorite shows ever. But, and then again, I did start kind of late on Rebels. Like, I binge watched the entire show last year during the quarantine period. So, like, I'm definitely caught up. I figured once the season of the Bad Batch ends, I will do a spoiler review of the entire season. Unlike Falcon and Winter Soldier, where I did like a review of each episode, it just depends on the show. Because I would have done the same thing I did with Falcon and Winter Soldier 2 WandaVision if I was doing on-camera videos at the time. Because I would definitely freaked out and told you almost everything what I thought about that season, especially one episode in particular, how that because I don't want to, well, I just don't want to bring it up now in case somebody out there hasn't seen WandaVision. But there was one huge on-camera surprise by a particular actor that kind of blew me, and it's like I would have like talked you guys' ears off about that. So yeah, I don't know how many seasons the Bad Batch has, but I definitely want to I definitely want to put in a season 1 spoiler video. Tomorrow after work, I will be doing the next couple of Deadliest Warrior live commentary videos for you guys. Dang, I should have put in Baby Dragon in the fusion list. Yeah, he filled up his entire monster magic and trap card zones. Dang, he wiped the floor of me. Oh, and of course, I'm pretty sure you already can tell the reason I picked, to add a few alligators, because he carries around in a specialized backpack his alligator named Shirley. Okay. This is it. Alright. Okay. Okay. Save that. There we go. Oh man. Alright, let's see what we got in here. I remember having Respect play in real life when I was a little kid. It's one of the first few games, first few cards that I owned. Okay. I'm curious to know what you guys think of Jim as a character. Because, fun fact, in the manga books, he's portrayed more antagonistic, not heroic. Alright, there we go. Okay, here we go. Alright then. Your turn. Okay. Sorry about that. It's been a long day. I've been on my feet and I'm a bit tired and it's like my body's aching. Oof. Been on Jesse for a minute now. There you go. I might lose against Axel, but I just wanted to try out Jim's thing. At least supposedly Jim's thing. It's over. I didn't get any monsters to summon. You know, I think at least one more character archetype deck to make for the next week, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, like I said before last week, I've been coming into work like almost like every day. Same hours, but just like been on my feet like almost every day. It's like the exact polar opposite from what happened a month and a half ago, where I'm just barely going to work. So it explains my exhaustion. But I'm off on my regular days, like Thursdays and Saturdays. It's the first time I ever gotten a chance to summon all my peace golems. I never was able to do that with Jack Atlas's deck. Alright, one last match. Now, if I got an idea, I'm gonna open up the window just a little bit so it won't be, the air doesn't sound too breezy over the mic, but I just want to make sure that I get enough air in here just to wake me up a bit. Alright. Hopefully that helps. Can't stop thinking about the Bad Batch episode 1, the pilot. It was pretty doggone incredible. There we go. Yeah. Whew. Soul release. What was the point of that? I mean, it's not too bad. I didn't lose anything significant, but still though. Oh, thank God. Yeah, Jim and Hasselberry's duel in the season 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, it was just fun to watch. It just wasn't anything gripping. Eventually I will be doing like a review with, you know, the seasons of GX and so on moving forward. You'll notice when we get to that point, at some point in the future, how my feelings towards the episode will wane as it progresses moving forward. Because after Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, my review of those further shows would I'm be less impressed. Get all these cards back. Because I don't think I ever were successful in summoning multiple piece golem before. And I'm excited right now. There we go. That was young Crocodile Cook's deck. I mean, it's not too shabby, but it's not necessarily his deck. It's just, you know, something that I had to research. It's rock type technically, so one fossil monster that I happen to have in this game, I make sure to add it, because he typically have like most of the stuff is in the anime. It's not real life cards, which I mentioned this before. In like during the years Yu-Gi-Oh! Been on the air, over time, little by little, things that you've seen in the anime eventually become real cards. Now, stuff that came from like that we've seen, like there was only the show versions of the cards and not real cards that we've seen in like GX up until at least Zexal, should by that point should be made into real cards. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure most of them have, but they should have been trucking them out. I know some people made like their own little ideas of cards, like the Noble Knights and Six Samurai, things like that. You know, there's people in the Konami company who have their own ideas of what they want to make cards, and some are definitely creative, like the Cosmo deck. But there should be like a wing or a section in the company dedicated to making cards that you've seen in the anime into real life cards. Like, you don't have to be like Expediter or anything like that, but it's like with Jim, for example, he has like a monster card called Sample Fossil, where you normal summon this monster and it excavates a level 4 monster in your opponent's deck, put it on your side of the field in the spell and trap card zone, and that way your Sample Fossil will gain that monster's attack points, that kind of thing. But as far as I know, that card doesn't really exist except for the show. So I figure like they need to make, start like really like have like a section of the company, or at least each person has a responsibility to like, okay, you can come up with your own creative ideas for a set of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but you also need to make sure that you spend some time coming up with all right, here's a group of cards from the Yu-Gi-Oh GX series, we need you to make into real life cards, and then put it out into the masses in like booster packs and stuff like that. So it's like I really want that. It's like there's certain cards that I've seen in all these shows that it'd be cool to actually use in real life, and I'll probably make certain theme decks better. Like there's like my Destiny deck. There's a few Destiny cards that like Drain Time. There's like a card called Drain Time for the Action Phoenix used. I forgot what it did, but that's not a real life card. And you know how like Jaden Yugi has like the card Rockweiler that once it's destroyed you can take a elemental hero and a card and a fusion card from the graveyard and add it to your deck. Aster has a card that's like the Rockweiler. It's kind of like a little puppy D something. I forgot what it was, but it did the exact same thing, but for Destiny cards. It's things like that. It need to be like added. This is my personal opinion, but anyway, I will see y'all next week for more Yu-Gi-Oh video. We're getting closer to like wrapping up all the character profiles eventually. I at least got at least 4 more after the besides the archetype video that I want to do, that one last archetype video that I want to do. There's at least 4 more characters that I can make a deck for this game that in the upcoming weeks I will be putting out. So, and then after that, then I'll finally be able to do the massive videos for the going back to all the cards the main characters from the shows use, the main deck characters, the main protagonist decks, and then the main rival decks and the main best friend decks kind of thing. That will be coming up very soon, but might take a little bit of break with Yu-Gi-Oh after I finish with the character profile decks, at least a week or 2, so that way I can do some other stuff. But anyway, yeah, I will see y'all soon. I'll definitely be hopping on I'll check my PS4 just to make sure that I can get Mortal Kombat 11 up and running with the server, because it was down for some reason a couple of days ago, and I wanted to do that second part of RoboCop. I don't know what's going on with that server, but anyway, I'll check that out. If I manage to get that, if it starts running again, I'll go ahead and hop on to make a 30 or 40 minute video with RoboCop for MK11. Alright, thank you all for joining me. I'll see y'all next time. Take care.